Peace, 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 everyone. It is your girl Sunshine, and I know I've been MIA. I had some things to take care of, getting prepared for things. The Royals are back to playing AA football, so plus working, so all that takes precedence sometimes, and sometimes you just need some peace. Um, but you might just get me tonight. I had a classmate of mine, shout out to Broadway High School, class of 99, who was supposed to be on the show this evening, but I think there were some complications. It was some of the things that we were going to discuss. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I do know that he was just at a doctor's appointment earlier. So um, y'all got me for now. And whoever decides to join in, you got questions or whatever. I could not get all of the pictures I wanted to show because I got some recapping to do for y'all. The girl has been performing. I have been invited places. I got upcoming performances in October and in November. So before we hop into it, let's hear from our brothers at heavyenergyuniversity.com and Soul Society, Born King with our alkaline water live advertising.
Peace and love, family. Check it out. It's the We Are the Gold campaign. The We Are the Gold campaign is all about highlighting ourselves as the wealth, value, and solutions we've been looking for. We are the gold. Before it comes to the money, your health is the wealth. Tap into intentional lifestyle decisions, making sure you're putting living, local foods, preferably, especially organic, into your well-being, your temple, And you already know you gotta couple that with the live alkaline water, the best hydration in the nation, natural alkaline spring water straight from the source, no artificial induced processing. And the other side of the We Are the Gold campaign is activating our economics, So tap into the We Are the Gold campaign, get your $20 monthly subscription special at heavyenergyuniversity.com.
Yes, that is heavyenergyuniversity.com. When you order, you got two promo codes to choose from. You have Shine Vibrations 888, or you have Royal Sons, and that's SUNZ Enterprises 810. And when you reach out to folks, tell them Sunshine sent you. Next, we have one of my big bros from back home, author, poet, rapper, producer, creator. He is dope. Known him since I was 5, but the fresh moons that y'all see me rock every now and again, the fresh clothing and the she fresh I rock, that's all part of his creation. And let's see the promo he used for Mother's Day. Well, now y'all know I had the opportunity to go back home to perform back in July. And, well, also in July, I got to perform with the most dope, out of this world poetry collective. I was honored to be asked as a guest, and When I mean that was a dope experience. Everyone is so genuine, and one thing that I like about it, some of them I knew already in person, some that I met through Clubhouse. Shout out to my partners in rhymes, and they actually are exactly who they present to be on Clubhouse. I haven't met anyone yet in person. You get what I'm saying? For um, someone to be exactly how they portray. You know, we live in a society now where that is not too common anymore. Appreciate you. Essentially, Zenith, when I tell you that sister so dope, appreciate your always supporting me, and I can't wait to have you on the show again. But yes, shout out to King Drip himself. You know, he was just like, yeah, we want you to come, and then looked on the flyer. I was like, wait a minute, is that my name on the flyer? So, you know, when your name is out there, you know, you got to show it. And that's what I did. And it was a great event. I really enjoyed myself. And I can't wait to do it again. So now, September, y'all already know what it is. September 30th is officially 2 years that Shine Vibration has been in rotation. So, you know, appreciate those of you who are fans, who subscribe to blastmusic247.com, those of you that watch faithfully and reach out to me on other social media platforms. And I want to give a big shout out to everyone that has been on the show within the last 2 years. So when I tell you this is a dope experience for me, and as I express all the time, that this is also therapy, and it's dope when you can get people to, you know, really share the most intimate parts of themselves, not just in their writing. You get behind the show of the person, the performance, and you know, it's really dope. My apologies, hit up on Messenger, multitasking. But you know, it's dope when you get to know the behind the scenes, and that was really my purpose for this podcast, to not only, you know, promote myself, but to promote those like me who are out here in these poetic streets, you know, being the official griots. And it's definitely needed. With the way things are going on today, baby, we need that genuine, deep, soulful interactions. And which gives me a perfect segue. Those who are followers, y'all know September is a great month for me. September is really a month of healing. But you know, when I tell you, it was also cleansing at the same time. I had the pleasure to see my Aunt Helen that I talk about so much on here. She is my reason for birthing this poetic beings you see before you. She didn't have the words to say about a situation I shared with her, and she gave me the words. Maya Angelou's a breaking heart of a woman. Years old. We had the opportunity to celebrate her, and when I say there is so much that I could say about this woman that I haven't said already. I'm 43 years old, so I have 43 years of stories, experiences, wisdom. You know, I refer to the fifth sister. That's my great grandmother's sister, my grandfather's mother, and his aunts on my mom's side. And so, you know, when I say it was dope, it was really dope being around them. It was really dope having someone like Aunt Helen. I posted everybody needs an Aunt Helen. And she was definitely Aunt Helen to all of my friends. So let me show you a picture. That's what 96 looked like. And I realized in this picture how much we look alike. This is the first time that the family see me in person in glasses, and I realize how we all have the same fake frames. But really, it's dope to see how genetics works. It's dope to see how family is, and I'm just so grateful for my aunt. And she is, what I say, one of the strongest women that I know. She was an activist for Broadway. Thank you, thank you. Hey, she was the president of the NAACP Broadway chapter at one time, and her goal was to make sure that us as upcoming African American youth had a chance. So when they said that they couldn't control the students and that they was going to start having the police up there, my Aunt Helen and a group of other elders who were members of the same branch came and sat in every lunch period my whole freshman year. And the seniors that was graduating that year, they also had a voters registration drive where they had the biggest drive ever at that time for a youth turnout, and I believe it was around when Clinton was in office. Hey, I just spoke about rehash the beautiful drip fest that I partake in. I thought you was going to hit the link to come on in to the studio, but it's cool to see you, King Drip. Appreciate you tuning in. Just sharing about my Aunt Helen and how much of a dope woman that she is. I'm so grateful to have been at her feet. And when people don't understand what that means, do knowledge, get yourself there. Not too many people my age had elders that they could reach out to and that they could even get that type of wisdom from when they was learning about the Harlem Renaissance. And I'm living with people who were there, so that was real dope in itself. I sent it. It's there. That's the link. That little blue picture. But my Aunt Helen, she always has a way of calming the storm. You know, yeah, Carla, I'm telling you, sis, when I think back to the stories that I would hear and then how it ties in to whatever lecture I was hearing in history class. And, I remember telling my freshman history teacher, she just was like, "Oh, you come alive in February." I said, "Well, Black history is every day for us." I said, "But the part that you're speaking on right now, I lived with people who were there. The music that you're speaking on, Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, she's a Taurus like me, we all Tauruses. And it has me definitely, when I say definitely, it has a beautiful feeling that comes over me because to know that these greats who are so talented and I was drawn to their music also share the same sign as me. So, and like I said, Ella Fitzgerald wrote the same day. And a lot of people don't put her on calendars and stuff like that, but y'all better stop playing with Ella and get her on there. You already know. You already know. Taurus all day long. Yeah, that's my Taurus brother right there. But I don't know what you did to Messenger to have yourself banned, so that is terrible. Hit me up on Instagram. Maybe I can send it to you on Instagram. So I did have the opportunity to come up with a poem. And Aunt Helen was the type, she'll tell you, oh, I'm such a history buff. And she definitely is. And you can have build sessions with her. And she always excuses herself saying how my mind may not be what it used to be. But when she gets to talking, it all comes back like it never leaves. Like it comes right back right when she needs it to. So I'll be telling her, I'll be like, you still a young girl. Girl, what you talking about? We just was on the phone for a whole hour and a half. We about to be on a 2 hour phone call. But those be the best. What's even better is when you do get the opportunity to, be in the midst of family. It felt so good to be around family. I felt like I got recharged, and a lot of times in these days, people aren't doing that anymore. So my Aunt Helen, she never did research on her name. And I was looking things up here and there, and I'm going over in my head like, I wonder if we ever had a discussion. And I'm like, we didn't. Out of all the conversations, I know I would have remembered if we ever discussed what her name meant. So I had the wonderful opportunity of giving her a gift of what her name is. I know y'all just heard that knock on the door. These royals, my 10 and 12-year-olds, they know. They know what it is. When the door is closed and I'm not out there with the rest of the house, they know what time it is. It's showtime. But my Aunt Helen, she has a favorite gospel song called How Great Thou Art. And yes, Carla, yes. The right ones is definitely recharging. And I had the opportunity to bring my god sister Danya Turner. Shout out to her. And she came down and sang How Great Thou Art for Aunt Helen. Aunt Helen could never get through singing that song all the way. She said that song just makes her feel so good. It always brings her to tears, and I know it's her favorite. I know the song because of her. You know how you do in the kitchen and cleaning and cooking and putting stuff together. You just get the humming. I watch the Fitch sisters do that, and that's one of Aunt Helen's go-tos. So I thought that would be a nice surprise to do that. We just opened the door. You on the show? Because I'm live. Oh man, that was too funny. Because I thought my brother had already told the boys that I was on the show. But yeah, y'all heard that voice. But Helen, I couldn't help but put this together for her. It was titled How Great Thou Art. So I will definitely share this with you all. And this is dedicating to all those who have been great to you in your life. That have gave you good water along your journeys and made sure that you had a shoulder to lean on, an ear to listen to whatever it is you need to vent about, or even that person that can just tell you it's going to be all right. And also, that person that just gives you the biggest, warmest, most heartfelt, warm hugs ever. I know there's all of that. All wrapped in one. So this one is titled How Great Thou Art. Dedicated to the woman that has never forsaken me. Like her name, she spoke often of being independent and possessing leadership qualities. Aunt Helen, How Great Thou Art is a favorite song of hers, so befitting a musical testament describing her personality. Aunt Helen is a physical anchor that will keep you connected to the Creator. An intercessor, standing in the gap for those she loves. Can I tell you something? She saved me. It's rare she's ever speechless. There's always a word, a phrase, or a scripture when you call on her feeling hopeless. Reminds me that I am resilient because the hand that life has dealt me hasn't been so pleasant. Born you truth, each event I rose like the phoenix. Her words. She saved me. Like, I really need y'all to understand. She saved me. When I felt like my life had no meaning, she never allowing me to sing, oh, woe is me. Her words delivered with great sincerity. Each conversation was such a great blessing to me. Helen means the torch, the light, shining warm upon those she encounters. Did you know Helen was the original name of a solar deity? Much like Saint Helen, Constantine's mother. That piece of the cross she found, I believe my Aunt Helen is enveloped with that same Holy Spirit. How great thou art is she. I am grateful for the years of sitting at your feet, absorbing the wisdom, the light, the creative place to dwell within you. Aunt Helen, thank you for teaching me how to find my own peace. How great thou art, Aunt Helen. She saved me. So, Aunt Helen is an amazing woman. I hope those of you have had someone in your family, someone that you have came across that you actually can say helped you in some type of way, help you get through these hurdles of life. Give them their flowers while they can smell them. We got to get back to the days of when we used to sit back and listen to Frankie Beverly and Maze at the cookouts. Everybody dancing, the uncles and pops and grandfathers is on the grill. The kids running around making noise. What the old folks used to say, ripping and running, skinning and grinning. Gambling tables, the Fitch sisters, my great grandmother and her sisters, the elder women, they got their section over there, overlooking everyone in the yard, having their own little conversations about what they're observing and seeing how far they've come. If y'all haven't had those type of experience, I really say that you should start feeling those, because life is short. When you sit back and realize, when you finally start to get it all together and your mind really evolves and you mature, most people say that you ain't grown until you're 40, but that inner feeling when you hit that plateau and you're like, wait a minute, it's all making sense now. At that point, that's when I feel people start to say life is short, because now they get it. But they had all these other years. They look at it like they messed up, but no, those years got you right and ready for that moment right there. So at this point, we are going to pause. And I love this brother. Him and his wife are so dope. Y'all really need to follow him. He has music here on Blast, music247.com. He also has his YouTube page. His wife is a chiropractor. When I say they are dope, they are dope. But this song right here is The Culture with Yamasani.
Okay, girl, get it together. I'ma stand by your side. If it's trouble, I'ma ride. Gotta do it for the culture. Unity should coincide. Gotta do it for the culture.
a Jew and who's not? That seems to be the new topic. But I'd rather talk about who profits from violence on them singles you copping. Man-made holidays commonly deceive you in shopping. We in such pain, we seek out naproxen. Try to switch to PEA and doctors treat it like it's treason to stop it. Big Pharma feeling the karma, it's the season of logic. And we waking up, clean the house, mentally steaming the carpet. This the reconstruction era, breathing the carcass. Read me the charges. Kyrie retweets an image and they're seizing his dollars. Stephen A says I'm loving this, and he even hollers restrict or punishment. Oh, and Shaq, he's an accomplice, saying Kyrie should be suspended. Me being honest, media egregiously takes brothers, even hermanas, and pins them up against one another to feed the piranhas. I mean that Kyrie stormed the Capitol with thieves and Obamas. I'm watching all this happen at the crib in my pajamas like
I'ma stand by your side. If it's trouble, I'ma ride. Gotta do it for the culture. Unity should coincide. Gotta do it for the culture. I'ma stand by your side. Gotta do it for the culture.
Can I trouble you for a moment in time for us to huddle to? My people been through more ups and downs than the letter W. God, your people fell out of touch. We scared to summon you. We worship false idols that encourage us to be drug induced. The truth is hard to rebuttal, yay, so they muzzle you. Call you an unsolvable puzzle and they unpublish you. Try to make you earn approval with hurdles you jump into. But wait, make your decision like turtles, cause they can tug at you. But they know who you are, it's a power struggle and suppers do. Reclaim your seat at the table, pour you a cup or two. Take the largest portion of justice because they hunting you. Don't forget to finish that spinach dish in the supper stew. Leave the humble pie for the shot with the hitting colors too. Once you discover self with compass, you'll notice something new. They don't want you smarter cause all of it's meant to comfort you and keep you running in a virtual bubble that's puncture proof.
I'ma stand by your side. If it's trouble, I'ma ride. Gotta do it for the culture. Unity should coincide. Gotta do it for the culture. I'ma stand by your side. Gotta do it for the culture.
Dear LeBron, some say you the GOAT. I think that label's a joke for any human, cause every human's the greatest that's woke. So I'm confused by the words that you chose to use in your quote. You don't respect it, Brian, who you protecting? To not support the truth that your brother spoke is pathetic. I guess stealing people's identities copacetic. You act as if Kyrie is a random user on Reddit that posted a random documentary to say he said it. But when in contrary, he's been mostly prophetic, especially with that jab that you took. Do you regret it? You know how many adverse reactions needed a medic? Your boy Kyrie's with the ancestors comedic. They burned our temples, took our Papria's paper to shred it. And you ain't say a word when they called them anti-Semitic. Brown with everything else, you're so versatile and eclectic. John Sally stood up for Kai, your boy Shay Shay ain't expected, but
I'ma stand by your side. If it's trouble, I'ma ride. Gotta do it for the culture. Unity should coincide. Gotta do it for the culture. I'ma stand by your side. Gotta do it for the culture.
When I tell you I love that song, I be singing that around the house. That's one of many of Yamasani's songs that I love. But if you just loved what you heard, like my folks right here just said, run on over to blastmusic247.com. Check out the endless artists that we have and the hundreds of music that they share with you for free. But if you are an up-and-coming artist, even a comedian, like my Suge right here, Comedian of the Year. Yeah, I digress. But, I can't stop giving her flowers. But you too can be just like my brother Yamasani and get on there, get you loaded, get your stage up there, videos, your songs, and it could be yours played in between the breaks. That's blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. Now, before I forget, y'all know we got one more to talk about. Let me get it right for y'all. And we had the alkaline water earlier, and for those who love to partake, we got something for you too. This is Canaleaf. Discover Canaleaf, your ultimate online dispensary. Looking for a premium cannabis products without leaving your home. Welcome to Cannalyf.net, your one-stop shop for all things cannabis. Huge selection, explore a diverse range of strains and edibles with just a few clicks. They got it all. There's an exclusive offer. Y'all gotta run over to Blast Music here on YouTube and be a subscriber. And once you do that, head on over to Cannalyf and you can use their incredible 15% discount on each and every purchase. All you have to do is use Blast15. Shop online. It's quick and easy and convenient. Just visit Cannalyf.net to browse their selection and place your order in minutes. Why wait? Elevate your experience with Cannalyf today. That is Cannalyf.net, and you can follow them on Instagram and Snapchat, Cannalyf_FL. Yeah. Folks, this has been a great 2 years. So for next week, I got a treat for y'all. How we say, oh, I got something for that ass. I have some of the dopest poets coming through. When I say coming through, we're going to be deep. It's going to be like 10 of us in here. And they are going to put on a show for you. Some of them have already been on this show. And I think, pardon self, I think some of them, we've had a discussion how I'm going to do who has ran up sunshine vibrations the most. Those that have been on here have had the most interviews. They gonna have a battle. It's gonna be a slam, and they gonna get the winner prize. So I seen some of them jumped in there real quick when I put it in the group chat, like, "Hey, who wants to get down for the anniversary show?" So yes, it's gonna be serious, sis. Yeah, be careful on your choice of wine, okay? Because it's gonna be for real serious. I don't even want to spoil it. I don't even want to give away the lineup. But when I tell you, it is going to be amazing. And I appreciate all of them that jumped on real quick and was like, oh yeah, of course. I appreciate the love. It's about accountability and duality. So, you get what you put out. And I appreciate y'all giving back to your girl Shine. So now I guess I had this other one that I started to do and I did not finish it. I just came across it and I had to laugh. Because it's going to be one of those poems that my sisters is not gonna like. I think I'm gonna take. I could tell you a little bit. It's about bonnets, okay? So I'm gonna share this other poem because it's been happening to me repeatedly, and it's coming back again. And with all the new cleansing, the new moons, everybody I see them posting, so I figured I would share this poem again as a reminder of how we need to kind of pay attention and connect to the signs that are around us. This one is titled 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Awakening by the melody of rain, tap dancing on my window pane, flowing effortlessly like a woven tapestry. Is there a message that the universe has for me? A few hours pass. I'm still up looking through the glass. Is it hidden within the puddles in the grass? Breathe, relax, is revealed through meditation. A simple task met with complications, the demands of my world consuming me like an endless pit. So stressful, wanting to throw my hands up and say, man, forget this shit. Yet, the rain. Breathe, Relax. Attempting to do so while struggling with the weight, like being restrained around the torso, bondage, we must understand is very much mental as well, physical. Recharge and protect your energy. The universe continues to remind me. Breathe. Relax. The brain and its trickery will have memories flashing back of when life seemed more simply, stuck in complacency, false sense of security and reality. No need to work on a better me. Stay amongst those in the ranks of the inconsistencies. Intangible dream chaser. Be who society wants you to be. Ain't no inner peace yet. The rain. Breathe. Relax. The trickling increasing its pace like the climax in a movie. Thoughts swirling like a 12-round bout, bobbing and weaving the negative, striking with clout. Obstacles don't define my destiny. The universe reminds me. Sometimes you just gotta breathe and relax. Be who you were designed to be. That was penned in 2019 when I first moved to Queen City, aka Charlotte, North Carolina. And yeah, take time for you. Take time for those you love. And make sure we are working on reframing of the mind. No more negativity, strictly positivity. And because I started late and trying to see what was going on with my people in them, we're going to end it here because I got to start getting everything ready for next week's show. And also soon I got to jump on to Clubhouse. Shout out to my partners in Rhyme, Lyrical Vibes Room, every Friday at 8 p.m. on Clubhouse. Check for the link on my page. Y'all know y'all can find me Sunshine Vibrations on Facebook. Y'all can find me as Shine Marley on TikTok. Y'all can find me as Queen Shine. That's QUEEN8HINE on Instagram. And y'all know what I always say is Friday. Be safe. Be cooling how you be cooling. Peace and poetry. And remember, it's all about accountability and duality. Peace.